And the issues that were created for me was the issue around the changes in definitions around Section 16. And that's the break point for me. If I can't have values that I can stand behind and believe in, if I can't serve my constituents, then I shouldn't be here. So despite the fact that I can see merit in what has been proposed as this Education Act, and I've admitted that it's by no means perfect. There is some things that have been left, but I absolutely cannot vote for an act in which discrimination against an identifiable group of people is permitted. I just can't. And what happened here was between version 2 and version 3, language was changed in Section 16, and the original version, you know what I mean, referred specifically to the Canadian Charter and to the Alberta Human Rights Act. And I don't know which group, but certainly from correspondence I received and newspaper articles I read and members opposite that I spoke to, there seemed to have been a great deal of pressure from people who put themselves out as representing homeschooling people as wanting that reference to the Charter and to the human rights to be removed. And that's my point of no-go. Because to me, it was an unforgivable caving in to pressure, in that it allows, it exposes a group to prejudice, to discrimination. And even though under Section 33(3), which appears on page 42 of the bill, talks about reducing it's around bullying. And I know that some of the members opposite said, oh, come on now, we're still protecting people, go and look at that section. Well, I did. And really, it's in specific reference to bullying between students, and then it refers to a code of conduct for those students, and then it talks about when the school writes that code of conduct, they must have at least one line that refers to the Alberta Human Rights Act. That is not the same as saying that instruction should be given in a way that does not allow discrimination against, and I'm talking specifically about the gay, lesbian, transgendered, bisexual, queer community in Alberta. And that's a community that is important to me. I represent a lot of people in that community. I represent people in your constituents that you don't want to represent. I'll take them all. But I cannot vote for an act that deliberately took protection away from a group of people and allowed other people to use that in a way that I don't know what will happen, but there's no protection there. And finally, the refusal to move that odious, hideous Section 11.1 into the Education Act, where if that thing must live, it should live. And the refusal of that government to do that. It is regressive, it is nasty, and it is it's just not the modern Alberta that I want to live in. And so I will not be supporting this bill. I didn't support it at any of the other stages, and I most certainly will not be supporting it in third reading. Thank you.